I'm here with Shivam today. Very excited to talk with you further about your career journey, your success. And I just want to start off and ask you, what was your job search like before you joined here at Pharmacy Career Coach, and kind of take me back to before we had the opportunity to work with you?
Yeah, absolutely. And again, I think that's a great question because I think it all starts with the search process, right? And I felt like I was blindly applying to positions, just like a lot of us out there, utilizing LinkedIn, Indeed, just any of those job board sites, and just putting in the job search titles based on what I knew. But I think the coaching system really helped me gear towards specific interests, what I'm really passionate about, and tailoring my job searches accordingly.
Excellent. And can you just talk to us a little bit further about this new opportunity, what you'll be responsible for, job title, just kind of give an overview of what you got yourself into?
Yeah, absolutely. So I am now a diabetes care specialist too at Novartis. It's a field sales position. It's an excellent opportunity to where I'm going to be part of, GLP-1 team with Rybelsus and Ozempic. And again, I think I'm going to be part of a very large picture where we're going to make an impact in diabetes community, not only in the area that I serve, but, global impact as well. And as we know that obviously diabetes it hits home sometimes, right? So we have family members or friends who are affected by it. So this type of knowledge is going to help me even make a larger impact in my personal life. So I'm looking forward to this opportunity.
Excellent. And prior to this position, had you had any industry experience, or can you talk a little bit about your experience leading into this new opportunity?
Yeah, I had zero experience, to be honest. So I'm just like many of us out there who are aspiring, pharmaceutical industry candidates who are looking to break into the industry. So if you're listening to this and you feel like, hey, I've been rejected 100 times, well, I'm with you. And but I think the you just have to keep telling yourself, like, how hungry are you for this position? Hey, it doesn't matter if you don't have experience, but if you're that passionate about something, you'll make things happen. And I think that really helped me get the position that I have today.
What doubts did you have about joining the program?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I think just like many of us out there, it is a big investment, right? And I always tell myself that the investment we make now is going to be investment that's for our future, right? So for me, it was a matter of just understanding, what does it bring for me? How is it going to make me a better candidate? Because let's be honest, the candidacy pool just gets bigger and bigger every day. There are more graduates out there every day that we don't apply. So obviously, you want to make sure that you stand out in the best way possible. And I felt like investing into the search and the coaching system really helped me just be a better candidate and do a better job in my interviews, do a better job with my job searches, and ultimately helped me getting into a pharmaceutical industry. So initially my doubts were the big financial investments, but down the road, you realize that it's really going to help you in your future. And there's no money that can help you with that besides your own investment.
And then what were some of the biggest breakthroughs you had throughout the coaching program?
There were several. I felt like the courses really helped me a lot. Just they were paced in a way where it made sense. The transition was very nice. It was very smooth. I was able to do it at my own pace, which really helped me because when I was working from home in another job, I was able to kind of take the time out on a daily basis and focus on what I really needed to do on a day-to-day basis. And I felt like the coaching system really does help you stay focused, stay on the track. And sometimes it's very easy for us to get discouraged. We get these rejection letters from, employers, and we start doubting ourselves. But I feel like the coaching system really does help you stay motivated, stay actively engaged in your job search process. And I think on top of that was my mentor. So the coach really helped me in terms of making sure that I was doing what I was asked to do. And if I had any questions, he was always available for me to reach out to him. And I think those really helped me shine through the program. And I think in the end, I was able to take everything together and just keep actively applying in the end. So that really helped.
What are some of the other things that you're most excited about that now?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the career growth, right? As we know that pharmaceutical industry, once you get in, tons of opportunities open up for you, and it's just a matter of pursuing what you're really passionate about. So I think keeping that open mind and trying on different opportunities, I'm really looking forward to that professional growth in the future.
Excellent. And then, yeah, how many total interviews did you end up having throughout the program?
After I joined Pharmacy Career Coaching, I've had at least, 5 interviews I can think of. 3 of them were as an MSL in medical affairs. I've done presentations, and one of them, just happened to be in a sales position. Initially, I wasn't, it wasn't on my radar. I was not actively searching for this role. But once I started networking with some of the sales reps, I started learning more about what the commercial team is all about. I started realizing the impact that they make on the pharmaceutical industry. And I started learning more and more on a day-to-day basis. And then I realized that, hey, I too can be in this team and I too can make an impact. And if you feel like that you are that person, you should really pursue it. And that's what I did. And that's what really helped me get here.
Excellent. And then I'm just curious as well. So now you're in industry, you got your foot in the door. That's kind of the first step here. But how well do you feel like you're set up for not only trajectory, but growth from here? I know you touched on it briefly, but yeah, how do you feel about just overall trajectory that you have now within your career?
Yeah, that's a really good question. I just met with my hiring manager earlier today, and I've been very close with him even before getting this position. And we have had this relationship where I can openly communicate with him. I can share my ideas, and we can bounce back ideas from each other. And me and him really feel the same way about where we see our future together. For him, it's how is it going to impact his team? How is it going to make his team better? For me is, how am I going to grow in this career? Is he going to set me up for success? Is he going to set me up with the right trainings, right resources, right mentors that are going to help me get to where I want to be? And I feel like we are very, very much aligned. And so for me was like, hey, I really like this hiring manager. I really love their team, and I really see the success that they have, had in the past. And I wanted to be part of that. So that was one of the other setting points for me to be part of this team.
I would just like to ask, so yeah, I guess, would you recommend Pharmacy Career Coach to others? And if so, why?
Yeah, absolutely. I've already recommended to several people, and so I would definitely say yes to that. And again, the reasons behind it, there are several, and you just have to realize, which reason is the most important for you, right? So, what is it a top priority for you? Is it the CV? Is it your LinkedIn presence? Is it your networking skills? Or is it your interview skills? And I think you just have to figure out, is it all of them? Is it some of them? And I think once you figure that out, you should really pursue it and then figure out which programs is best suited for you. And then I feel like the system, the way it's designed, it really helps you stay on track. It holds you accountable and responsible. So I would definitely recommend that system.
I love it. I love it. Well, we couldn't be more excited for you. I really appreciate you taking time out of your day to connect. And yeah, just excited to see where it takes you from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much, Mike. I really appreciate it. That means a lot to me. And again, I'm really grateful for the opportunity. I definitely want to thank the coach for helping me. And I definitely want to thank you guys for being part of this process.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.